All right, here we go again, y'all. It's the Weekend Motivator. And I told y'all, I ain't stopping this no time soon. And it's all because, man, I honestly love what I do here. But I was meaning to drop this video last weekend, but I had a lot going on this past week. But hey, I'm here now, and it's better late than never. And I hope a lot of us black folks took something away from my last video titled Black Woman, Black Man, because I made it just for us. We need to do better in our community, real talk. But this weekend, I'm touching on a particular mental health disorder, one that I've been wanting to talk about for a minute now. And that particular one is depression. See, depression is a constant feeling of sadness, loss of interest, which can stop you from doing your normal activities. It can affect your mood, your ability to function. Depression can affect anybody what make it so bad. No matter your race, no matter your age, no matter your gender, no matter what you believe in. Now, don't get me wrong though. It's the difference between being depressed and having depression. And the difference is when you're depressed, you just feeling sad as hell. And it can be because of financial trouble, a breakup, or even death in your family. Basically, if you have a reason to what made you sad, then you're just having a depressed episode, and it's only temporary. For example, one time my job had me working out of town 11 hours a day, 6 days a week, and finishing up my days by coming back to an empty hotel room for a whole month. And by the end of it, I felt depressed as hell. I was so depressed, I was ready to quit my job. And I make pretty good money. But a week after being back home and still feeling sad with no energy and not wanting to continue my normal activities, I had to do something. So I hit up my brother and my oldest nephew, and I was like, yo, we gotta get up. We gotta do something. I ain't feeling right now. I need to get out. I need to do something. So we hit up the bar, had a few drinks, played some pool, and ended up at the strip club. The next day, I was back to normal. See, sometimes it takes hanging out with your loved ones to help bring you back to reality when you're depressed. But having depression, bro, that's a whole different ball game. Now, you may show some of the same symptoms, but when you're going through depression, you just sad as hell for no reason at all. If you have to ask yourself, why am I sad? Or why do I feel like I can break down and cry for no apparent reason? And it's to the point that it's affecting your job, your relationship, your sleep, or you having suicidal thoughts. Now that's depression. And you're gonna need help for that because depression is a mental illness. And it's not going away overnight, no matter how many strip clubs you go to. So today, for those that don't know if they're going through depression or not, I'm going to talk about the most common types of depression. And I'm going to start with clinical depression, which is a feeling of sadness or loss of interest that can lead to a range of behavior and physical symptoms that includes changes in your sleep, your appetite, your energy level, your concentration, your daily behavior, or your self-esteem. And by clinical depression being a mental illness, you're gonna have to treat it with medication and or by seeing a therapist. Next, we got persistent depressive disorder, which is a mild but long-term type of depression that can last up to 2 years. And the symptoms includes not wanting to do your normal activities, feeling hopeless, low self-esteem, low appetite, no energy, and poor concentration. And this type of depression can be treated with medication and talking to a therapist. Now we got bipolar disorder. And I'm sure a lot of y'all done heard of that word before because a lot of y'all motherfuckers are bipolar as hell. You just haven't been diagnosed with it yet. No, but for real though. Bipolar disorder is a serious mental illness associated with episodes of mood swings, not wanting to sleep, high energy, and loss of touch with reality. And the mood swings can go on for months. Now, bipolar can be treated with medication, but it can't be cured. As far as what I've learned through my research, it can't be cured. Finally, we got postpartum depression, which is a type of depression that comes after having a baby. The symptoms may include insomnia, loss of appetite, easily irritated, and difficulty bonding with your newborn baby. And the treatment is based on how serious your case is. But in most cases of depression, it takes medication and therapists. If untreated, the conditions may last months or even longer. And a woman that develops postpartum depression is at high risk of developing major depressions later on in life. So keep that in mind, y'all. Now, depression is just one of several different types of mental illnesses. So in the future, every so often, I'll talk about different types of disorders. And I ain't no therapist or nothing, y'all. But I don't mind doing the research and giving you the facts about mental health. Because your mental health is equivalent to your physical health. And when you're in physical pain, you seek help, right? So when you're in mental pain, you need to seek help as well. Now, a lot of people in the Black community go through life with mental illnesses and they never get treated for it. See, having a history of generational trauma from dehumanization, oppression, and racism will create a type of trauma that brings forth different mental illnesses and cause us to hurt mentally. And hurt people will hurt people. A lot of us be thinking we're just having a bad week or a fucked up life, when it's really some type of depression or anxiety that can be treated, but it can't be treated by a regular doctor. You gotta talk to a therapist. The help is out there. We just gotta look for it. If you're a student in school, start with your guidance counselor. If you're an employee, start with your HR department. And if you're unemployed, start with the social service office. Hell, if you got a cell phone, Google how to talk to a therapist. It's plenty of ways to find help. And don't be stupid thinking you too headstrong for a therapist. Life's too short to be walking around fucked up in the head. And in my descriptions, I added links to where I found my information from. And plus I added links to clinical depression self-assessment tests and also a postpartum depression self-assessment test. And I advise y'all to take them and see where you score. Well, that's all I got for y'all this week. Please, don't forget to subscribe to my page. I show y'all love by doing what I do. So show me a little love by hitting one button to support me and what I do. So I see y'all again next weekend. Peace out. I love y'all.